Great, ma'am. What about you?
Yes, I'm also doing great. I'm fit as a fiddle. Everything is Sankidori from my side too. What's going on today is the Ram Navami.
Yes, Ram Navami.
That's
And
why
we
you
had
drape a
culture at
sari.
home.
Okay, you did it.
Yes, you're right.
Okay,
Yes, we did it.
because of
And
that you drape a sari.
yes.
Okay,
Occasionally, I drape it, or sometimes when on weekends also when we are going outside, just having a guest at home, I drape.
okay.
Otherwise, usually you will always see me in suit because it's so
Yeah,
comfortable, right? We can
yeah,
do any kind of work
yeah. But
wearing a suit
sari
position.
means I think it means in sari is the best thing in which means anybody can look graceful. It's so gracious,
Graceful, elegant.
is it?
It's an epitome of grace and
Yes,
elegance, right?
seriously. Miss Sari has a different kind of aura.
Right.
When anybody drapes
The kind
sari.
of person,
Hmm.
yes.
Yes.
True feminine energy comes when you drape a sari, right?
Drape a sari. So today even I can see you and I'm feeling nostalgic when I used to wear sari. Like I have done my beard and when I was doing teaching and all. So that time every day and it was very common for us at that time. Every day
Yes, it,
and during beard. But now we are not wearing so we are comfortable with the suit and all.
I know every homemaker will say the same thing.
Hmm.
But when we live in a joint family, we have to follow certain rituals, right?
Even
Especially when
it's
there are some
yeah.
important occasions.
Yeah, even ma'am,
Yeah,
but you feel like when we change, sometime when we change such kind of attire like sari or suit, we feel very good from inside,
of course.
isn't?
As I said, yeah, it makes you look so beautiful and elegant when you wear a
Elegant,
sari.
yeah. And we
And
feel
it's a change from our normal life, normal
the
attire. It's a change, so it makes us
hmm,
feel
hmm.
happy and
Yes, so
proud.
I think it's good. Actually, in Noida especially or Delhi NCR, it's too much hot or humid. This is also a reason. Otherwise, we can wear easily. I mean, it looks.
Absolutely, you have hit the nail on the head. It's
Hmm,
so hot and humid from the last few days also.
hmm,
That's why I avoid wearing it on a daily basis,
hmm,
right? So because there was some occasion today, so I wore it. Otherwise, I always feel, it's so absolutely very hot. And
hmm.
I really can't survive in this hot weather wearing a sari, and I have to
Totally,
finish like a lot of chores also.
definitely.
So I don't understand how you are feeling. It's the
Yes.
same here. The weather yesterday it has rained. It
Because of
rained yesterday, so
hmm,
the weather was pleasant. But
hmm.
today again the same thing.
Yeah,
Since morning it has been very hot weather.
yeah,
So
same
what to
same in
do?
Noida also. Okay, so before diving into the topic, would you mind to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Pooja Rathore. I'm from Delhi. I'm working as a spoken English trainer at Ocean English Academy. I'm also an IELTS and TEFL certified trainer. I have completed my graduation in English literature and BEd as well. Besides that, I'm a homemaker and I run a YouTube channel. It's easy, where I post conversational videos. I'm very passionate about this language, English.
Great. You have so many certificates and you have did like TEFL and all. Means you have a that means obviously if you have a such kind of certification, so that means obviously you have a great command over this language.
Yeah, as I said, very passionate. I love this language. So
Hmm.
that made me choose this career, first of all.
Hmm.
As well as I feel like there is always a room for improvement. I consider myself a lifelong learner, and I would never say that I have learned this language perfectly. So I
Hmm.
will always keep, uh, increasing my knowledge, enhancing my knowledge more, and
Hmm.
because it's such a beautiful language.
Definitely. Means I
Yes.
can totally resonate with you. Everybody is a learner. Even though we have did our masters, even though we have did means at TEFL or any certification means related to American, British, but still means there is every day we are learning something new, and there is a room for learning something new, isn't?
Yes.
Definitely. So
Right.
yeah, so you are a TEFL certified. So I have some questions. Means now I'm thinking to ask you, means at that moment to ask you some question like
Yeah, please shoot.
yeah. Now ball is in your court, and so please now it's my turn to shoot. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, ma'am, the first thing now I'm thinking actually, what is the benefit? What is the benefit of learning English? What are the benefit even?
I think there are so many advantages that you get in your professional as well as personal life when you know this language. First of all, uh, in our country, India, knowing English has many benefits. You know,
A
people
status
just
symbol kind of.
you can have it's a status symbol and you can make a good impression on anyone
Hmm.
if you know this language.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that's of course one advantage. And from the career perspective, also it opens doors to so many opportunities.
Hmm.
You know, many people tell me, ma'am, um, English is a barrier for me. I'm not able to unlock new opportunities. I'm not able to get
Hmm.
good packages or settle abroad because English is a barrier for me.
Hmm. Hmm.
And they're not able to even crack interviews,
Hmm.
right? So if they're able to overcome this barrier and learn English, speak this language fluently, of course, they're going to have many better opportunities. They can go abroad, they can work in better companies because even good companies these days, MNCs, look for personality and good communication skills,
Hmm.
basically.
Hmm. Hmm.
So one has to master this language if they want to work in a better company, in a better work environment.
Hmm.
And talking from the personal life perspective, I think if you are a travel enthusiast and you love visiting different places,
Hmm.
Knowing English is really good because you will never face that language barrier,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And you can always, mingle with people. You can interact to anyone you want,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So right now, if I want to speak to someone who is from a different country, I can easily do that because I know English.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yes, it provides a lot of advantages in your personal and professional life, and I think it's always good to know new languages. Why should a person be just have one language? They
Hmm.
should be bilingual or multilingual if possible,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
It's
Our
always
brain.
because yeah,
Hmm.
I think it makes you a more creative person and
Hmm.
it strengthens your brain, I would say.
Hmm. 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 Yeah, I have also
Yes.
read somewhere means if anybody knows more than 2 or 3 languages, so our brain works in a better way. There are some
Yeah, it
parts in
improves
our
the
brain,
functioning,
left brain.
it
Hmm.
activates different areas of the brain.
Yes, left brain,
Right.
right brain means one part is from the right brain
Mm.
language, one part, like, I think left side is related to the creativity and also something like that. So that we means obviously, as you mentioned here, means if people can know, so they can improve their personal growth and as well as in their career.
Right.
It means this language can help them in their career also, isn't
And
it?
I believe, ma'am, for homemakers, especially, it is very useful to
Hmm.
learn English.
Hmm.
Suppose if you want to start a channel,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But you're not able to connect to a wide audience. You don't have
Hmm.
a wider reach
Hmm.
because not knowing English is a barrier for you.
Hmm.
So I think if you start sharing your content, any kind of like blogging, cooking, or anything
Hmm.
that you know, if you start sharing that content in English, I think you will have a bigger reach. So
Hmm.
more people can watch your videos and
Hmm.
connect with you.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And if nothing, you can start teaching English. Why not do that? Sitting at home, we are wasting so much time. So we can use that time productively to earn money and to also support our families and to use our free time productively.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I think it's like a win-win situation for all of us.
Win-win situation, definitely. Means if we have time, so we can try to use it in a productive way. We can also learn, and we means at the same time we can teach also.
Absolutely.
And the when we are teaching, so we are learning also.
Exactly, we are. But by having conversation, we are learning as well as we are teaching others.
Hmm.
Suppose I am having conversation with an expert tutor,
Hmm.
right? So they are teaching me something. When I
Hmm.
have conversation with beginner, intermediate level, they tell me, ma'am, this conversation was helpful because I got to learn these words or these phrases
Hmm.
from, right?
Hmm.
So of course, teaching and learning goes hand in
Hmm.
hand throughout your life.
Hmm. Hmm. In India, actually, it's a fear in people's mind. Means they cannot, people think, okay, they cannot learn English or it will take time. What is the main problem you face? Means now you means teach also. You are a teacher and I think you teach personally also. So the main problem or the which you have seen or which you have faced means when people comes to you, or it can be a student or can be a learner or anybody, it can be a homemaker. So what are the main problems which they faced, or means how they can start
Okay.
the kick.
Yeah. Number one thing is that they are unable to start at a young age. they don't get the environment or
Hmm.
the English learning atmosphere around them. So they always feel hesitant to
Hmm.
start this journey,
Hmm.
right? They are fully motivated and they have many reasons to learn this language, but not having a suitable learning environment to speak with
Hmm.
or to connect with the co-learners,
Hmm.
it doesn't help them. And also in our school time, we do not have sufficient opportunities to learn this language.
Hmm.
Although many of us have learned in CBSE schools, our teachers knew English, but they hardly ever, made us practice English. Nobody
Hmm.
listened to them.
Hmm.
Even if they wanted to, the class environment was such that there are hardly any students who actually, take efforts to practice
Hmm.
and, help
Hmm.
everyone.
Hmm.
So, from our schooling, we just understand English. We'll reach that level that we can understand, but we can't speak fluently.
Hmm.
Right? So
Yes.
that comes later after becoming adult, after completing our college, then we realize, okay, English is very important. Now I should join coaching classes, should
Hmm.
take help from these resources.
Hmm.
So then it becomes a bit late, or I would say
Hmm.
too late, because at that time, it is very difficult to grow your confidence
Hmm.
because you become mature and you
Hmm.
start becoming shy when people make fun of you when they're judging you or mocking you.
Hmm.
If you learn something at a young age, you will never be concerned about what people are saying
Hmm.
or if they're judging you.
Hmm.
But since we start doing it at a later age, so it kind of affects our confidence.
Hmm.
You know,
Already actually
so
we
what?
came through. Hmm.
Yeah, to overcome that barrier and to overcome that hesitation, and then start again, and then find opportunities to actually practice speaking.
Hmm.
No, this is the problem with people. They don't know like how to practice speaking. They say, "Ma'am, in our house nobody practices English. Nobody knows
Hmm.
English." Same
Hmm.
happened with me. So we have to keep experiment and figure out the methods, find solutions, like
Hmm.
what resources can we use, how we can connect to people.
Hmm.
So yes, there are many opportunities these days. Like you can practice with YouTubers, or you can practice. There are many WhatsApp communities where you can connect, right? To
Hmm.
make you practice
Hmm.
with the co-learners. But earlier, the opportunities were very few, so
Hmm.
people were struggling a lot with this language.
Hmm.
So I think the best thing you can do is start from a young age. Even when the kid is, you can just try to provide them environment
Hmm.
so that they listen this language and they acquire it instead of learning it.
Naturally.
Acquisition is better than learning,
Learning.
right?
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
uh, you are subconsciously learning this language when you are
Hmm.
in that environment. Like
Hmm.
how we acquired our mother tongue, how I learned my language. Hindi.
Hmm.
I never learned any through grammar or through schooling. I
Hmm.
learned it because of the people around, because
Yeah.
of the
Through listening
surroundings.
only.
The similar thing, through listening
Hmm.
only, it's a similar thing, if possible, we can provide to the young children at school, especially.
Hmm.
There should be a very suitable environment for the kids to grab this language or to practice through listening.
Hmm.
And then slowly, if when they're listening and speaking simultaneously, they will improve. And later on, they will never have this fear to talk to people in English.
Hmm. The
Because
way fear we are suffering.
we feel so judged as adults, we feel so judged and
Hmm.
so nervous when we have to talk to people.
Hmm. But children don't feel like this. They can means learn. Means they are not knowing they are learning, but unconsciously they are learning,
Absolutely.
isn't it? Even though
It's a
they
very
are
yeah.
going in the CBSE school nowadays, but still I have seen so many means they are going in a very good school. Teachers are speaking, but it's still student they don't take efforts to speak. So that's why
Yes, yes, yes.
still.
It is not just teachers' fault, but sometimes students' fault as well.
Hmm.
At that age, they don't realize the importance.
Hmm.
Even we didn't realize the
Hmm.
importance,
Hmm.
right?
So there is
So
a
that
gap.
happened later.
Hmm.
Yes, there is
It
a gap.
happens hits later. There is a gap or bridge between the teacher and the student. She is communicating or they are communicating in English, but students are not communicating. And speaking one to line is a different thing, but speaking with a particular topic continuously is a different thing. Means to present our ideas, isn't it?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I
Hmm.
think for that, the schools need to provide like extracurricular activities such as role plays, debates, group discussion,
Hmm.
so that when students you know get that environment again and again, they will slowly start gaining confidence.
Hmm.
For example, somebody has a fear of speaking on stage.
Hmm.
So when they will be exposed to that scenario again and again, of course, their mind will adapt to it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So schools need to increase the number of opportunities, provide more opportunities to the students to
Hmm.
practice.
Hmm. Nowadays they are getting in
That's
the
what I
school also, even kids they are getting. But still it depends, means how much efforts we are, means they are putting, isn't? Yeah. So
right, right,
I
right.
want to ask you the first time when you spoke on stage. The first time.
I think I always liked being on stage.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I felt like, it gives me a adrenaline rush
Hmm.
when I am on stage and when there's a crowd in front of me listening.
Hmm.
Of course, it's a nerve-wracking situation.
Hmm.
Our palms are sweating and we are also so nervous in that situation. But I always try to use that opportunity to my best
Hmm.
because I was a very studious kind of student. So my teacher used to push me to be on stage and to, participate in that kind of like speech or debate.
Hmm.
So when I used to participate in that, I used to feel like, okay, I can do it. It's not that difficult.
You
So
had
at
any
first it was,
experience like when you were kid or in your childhood memories? You have any childhood memories which you can share? Like when I was in class, that this one, this. So that time you went to the first time on the stage and you spoke something, any debater. You have any
I
mem?
don't know, maybe in the one incident that I remember is when my mother made me participate in the fancy dress competition. She made me a teacher at such a
Okay.
young age. I was 7 or 8 at
Okay.
that time.
Okay.
So I went on stage and other students were crying because they were so scared to be on the stage. But I just, my mother made me memorize a short paragraph
Okay.
because my character was a teacher. So I said that, and I even have a photograph of that incident. So I think it really makes me feel nostalgic. That as a person, I always loved being on stage. And
Great.
slowly after growing up, I had the opportunity to study in army public school because of my father's army background.
Hmm.
So yes, I spoke on stage many times after that.
It
And
helps
yeah,
you.
every time it was a very.
Hmm.
Mhm.
It helps.
But I feel like, there is still a huge room for improvement.
There is always.
Like, for ins- yeah, when I am having one-on-one conversation, suppose like I'm talking to you, it's never difficult for me.
Hmm.
It's very easy. But when I'm in a group setting, suppose there's a group discussion happening and there are like 5 or 10 people who have joined. And now when I have to put across my point, it's difficult,
Hmm.
right? We feel like, although nobody's judging us, but we feel nervous, we feel hesitant to do
Hmm.
that. So
Hmm.
now I'm thinking that, I should get the exposure more, such kind of
Hmm.
exposure so that I
Hmm.
can
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
easily, my mind
Yeah,
can calm down in that situation. It's seriously
definitely.
very nerve-wracking
Yeah.
situation for me. Yes.
Actually, we have to put ourselves into such kind of situation so that we can get to know. Conversational videos now we are used to because we are making and we are connected to
Yes.
the people. But hardly we are connected to the people in a group. The moment we remember and all. If you are comfortable, so you can.
Okay, my past memory, if you're asking me,
Yeah. Which you are
one good
cherishing.
and one bad
Hmm.
past
Still
memory.
you are cherishing.
Okay. I think after marriage, we girls always miss our parents, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The time we spent with them and the special memories we created with them. So even I sometimes miss my parents a lot,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So because there is a difference
Hmm.
when we're living with our parents compared to when we're living with our in-laws.
Yes.
So yes, when there's a lot of work and I don't even feel like doing it, maybe I'm sick or something, we have to do when we are married. But before our marriage, we can just leave it to our mom. She'll take care of it. We don't have to do it. So I think that was a very fondest memory. Whenever I was sick or something, I would never have to do anything. My mother would take care of it, and I
Hmm.
really feel, uh, they treat us with so much love, so much care.
Hmm.
I think they are the best people in our lives. So
Hmm.
my favorite memories are with my parents, with my family.
Okay. Okay.
And the thing that I hate is about now is that we have to work
Okay.
because we are adults
Yeah.
and I'm married now, so we have to work even if we want or we don't.
Yeah.
But the moment I'm at my parents' house, I don't have to again worry about anything.
Hmm.
You
But
can
now
just
we
be
have to
yourself. You
become.
can dress up. You
Hmm.
can wake up anytime you want. You can eat anything you want. You can dress
Hmm.
up any way
Hmm.
you like. So
Yes.
it's totally
Yeah.
your choice.
But yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, those
Gradually, we are
days.
growing and we are becoming more responsible. And the moment we are becoming more responsible, so we have to be take care of so many things.
So
Mature.
many. And the transition has happened to me like just within few months, because I have got recently married.
Hmm.
So I'm not used to doing such things.
Hmm.
So it is taking me like, time to
Yeah.
adapt to that kind of
Yes.
situation.
After marriage, like it's been almost 1 year. It's just like a roller coaster life ride. 1 year, but after 1 year, then gradually we become habitual of this surrounding of this people and all. Gradually, it comes because I can
Right,
say
right.
to you with my experience.
I know, homemaker and you have been married for so many years, so you
Yeah.
must be, understanding that it is happening now for a year, but later
Hmm.
on I'll be able to deal with
Gradually,
it
yeah, and
easily.
after some year, so you will feel more comfortable here.
Okay.
It
Yes,
happens.
yes, right, right.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
when we have a kids, when we have a home where we have to take care, so we have responsibility also. And when we cherish it, we want to do it. So we feel very good, comfortable, isn't it?
right, right. We always love uh,
The
the
thing.
current family we are living in,
Hmm.
the current home we are in.
Yeah.
So we are
But
used to it, right?
but in starting, it happens. It happens with everyone. It happened with me, or it happens with everyone because we are. It's all about the changing. We are just changing our environment, surroundings, people, everything.
Yeah.
For girls especially means we are coming from the another background, another family, and suddenly we are coming to the this background and people. So everything has changed mentally and emotions, feelings. So it takes time.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Yes. You have been there, you have experienced everything,
Yes,
and you
I
know
have
it all.
experienced. Yeah. But
Yes.
yeah. So, but this is the which I feel this is the part, and this is the part of our life, and this is the part of the learning journey also. How much we do it, we are putting ourselves into the situation, so we become more mature after that. This is a phase,
Right, right.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's making us tougher, right? It has
Hmm.
made me tough. And
Hmm.
now as you said, we become responsible,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
And uh, we also learn how to deal with our emotions
Hmm.
and not
Yes.
always be so like a crybaby, always
Hmm.
complaining about things because that will not help.
That will
When
not.
you become an adult, you have to take care of your family,
Hmm.
of your job, of your household chores, everything.
Everything.
And I have become a very efficient person now. I've started managing time so well.
Yes.
Earlier, I used to waste a lot of time.
Yes. Yeah,
So
you
in
are.
that perspective, also, yeah,
You're doing
I
it.
think a lot of change has happened, and it's positive.
It's
But I'm
possible.
trying to be even better day by day.
Yes, it happens every day. Every day we are trying to do something better, there is every time there is a room for improvement and to grow. It's personally,
Absolutely
professionally, isn't it?
right,
So
right.
means yeah, I can totally resonate with you and the same feeling. At so you have any another question? Otherwise, shall we wrap up?